the mental shift that creates wealth. What if I told you the biggest difference between someone who stays broke and someone who builds lasting wealth isn't how much they earn, but how they think? Every day, people with similar salaries end up in completely different financial futures. One spends today to feel successful. The other sacrifices today to become successful. That single mental shift quietly changes everything. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful ideas in the psychology of investing, the mental shift that creates wealth. Most people believe wealth begins with money. In reality, it begins with identity. Before your bank account changes, your mindset has to. Wealth isn't just about earning more. It's about becoming the kind of person who consistently makes decisions that future you will thank you for. Think about this. Imagine two friends who each receive a salary increase. One upgrades their phone, buys a new car, and finds new ways to spend more. The other increases their investments, learns new skills, and keeps their lifestyle almost the same. 5 years later, the difference isn't just their bank balances, it's the life they've built. That's called resisting lifestyle inflation, one of the hidden habits behind long-term financial freedom. Our brains aren't naturally wired for wealth, they're wired for survival. Behavioral finance shows that we crave immediate rewards more than distant ones. That's why buying something today often feels more satisfying than investing for a future that's years away. Psychologists call this present bias, and it's one of the biggest reasons people struggle to build wealth. Now here's the shift. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" wealthy thinkers ask, "What is this decision costing my future?" That simple question changes everything. Every purchase has an opportunity cost. Every naira spent today is money that can't compound tomorrow. Wealthy people don't obsess over saving every coin. They obsess over giving every coin a purpose. This is where investing psychology becomes so powerful. The greatest investors understand that successful investing isn't about predicting the market. It's about managing yourself. Fear makes people sell too early. Greed makes people buy too late. Patience quietly wins while emotion loudly loses. Take Warren Buffett as an example. His greatest advantage wasn't genius alone. It was consistency. Day after day, year after year. That's the psychology of investing at its finest. Here's another truth most people overlook. Your environment shapes your financial identity. Spend time around people who constantly consume, and spending feels normal. Surround yourself with people who value learning, investing, and creating assets, and your own decisions begin to change. Human beings naturally imitate the habits of those around them. So ask yourself, are your daily habits creating the person who can handle wealth? Or are they reinforcing the mindset that keeps it out of reach? Because wealth is rarely built by one spectacular decision. It's built by thousands of quiet ones. Reading instead of scrolling, investing instead of impressing, waiting instead of rushing, choosing discipline over dopamine. The people who become financially free aren't necessarily the smartest in the room. They're often the ones who mastered themselves first. And maybe that's the greatest mental shift of all. Stop seeing money as something to spend, and start seeing it as a worker that can earn more workers. Every investment becomes an employee. Every good financial habit becomes a promotion for your future. If this perspective challenged the way you think about money, let me know in the comments. What's one mental shift that's changed the way you handle your finances? I'd love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to think differently about wealth. Remember this, the richest person isn't always the one who earns the most. It's the one who consistently thinks beyond today. And that journey begins with a single decision, made today.